Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Hope you guys are all doing good and well as usual. It is officially fall, so I am going to be sharing with you guys today my seasonal rack for this season of fall 2022. Now, if you guys are new to my seasonal racks, how I usually do this is I choose different brands and different finishes, and that's how I utilize my whole entire Untried collection. But this time, I really love to wear dusty creams throughout the fall. So this time I chose half creams and half specialty finishes. So yeah, most of them are going to be, no, there's a good mix between indies and mainstreams actually. Yeah, and most of these polishes are still available, so let's just get into it. The first one I have up is from Zero Lacquer. This is called Mulled Wine. When I first saw Jess swatch this polish, I knew I wanted it because I've been looking for a polish that has a burgundy and a purplish undertone to it with some this lip from within shimmer I'm looking for, which is golden here, and this polish just fits everything I just mentioned to you guys. It's beautiful. I tried to remember from my swatch picture if I did do this in 2 or 3 coats, but I'm pretty sure it was 3 because I really love it when shimmers are prominent on my nails, and if they're not with the second coat, I always do like a really thin coat, not to make the polish too goopy on my nails. Well, I love how it just shimmers when you like it shifts without having like shifty pigment in there, and I love it. I love that. It's very pretty. I just think this is so unique for, you know, end of the year months, which are September, October, November, December. I'd wear this any of those months. I'd say all year, but it's a bit too dark to be an all year polish, but you know, if that's your cup of tea, that works too, right? So yeah, I really love this one, and I think if Jess ever comes back for her hiatus, which I hope she does, she will definitely make it again because I definitely get a backup. So that was Zero Lacquer's Mulled Wine. Second one up is from Essie. This is called Penny Talk. Now I love this one for a few reasons, but mostly because I was expecting it to be like more of a copper metallic, but it's more of a rose gold, and that's why I gravitated towards it so much. And also it's a great stamping polish. I have stamped with this before, but I don't stamp too much anymore because it's very time consuming. But if I do end up finding my leaf stampers again, I definitely want to use this for like a leaf topper because I think this would look so good for some leafy nail art for the fall. Metallics aren't usually my jam, but this one is just, it just fits my vibe. You know, if it's what I'm looking for in a metallic like rose gold polish, it's totally on my alley. Now metallics usually show the ridges and all the cracks and crevices in your nails, but I don't have a lot of those on my nails, so this one doesn't really bother me in that sense. So if you're worried about that and you know you don't have a lot of ridges and cracks in your nails, I think this one would be really good for you. This one, I really love it, and I did think it would be a pretty nice accent with mulled wine as well, because I usually do use this as an accent polish. It's very gorgeous. So that was Essie's Penny Talk. Third one that I have actually already worn that I do plan to wear again is Cirque Colors Izola. Now this one isn't in a dusty purple because I really do love my dusty creams purple, but this one is more of a cool toned purple, and with those glass flecks, this just looks regal. It looks kind of expensive on your nails a little bit. It's very pretty. It's definitely statement making. It's so bold. That base color in there really does complement those gold glass flecks. It's beautiful, very unique. I also got the green one in this one, which I do want to wear around Christmas time, but this one is just, I really like it, and that's why I wanted to put it again on this rack. And even, it could even complement, see, this just complements so much. I'm telling you guys, this could even complement Izola as well. It's very pretty. So that is one that I plan to wear again, Cirque Colors Izola. Fourth one up is from KB Shimmer. Oh, this one, you guys, is definitely one of my favorite greens in my collection. It is called Oliver Twist. This did come out in a blogger collab collection a few years ago. This one has like this interesting shuttle duochrome effect to it. It's not prominent on the nails or anything. It's super subtle. But what is really special about this one, it has holographic flex in here contrasting with that olivey grungy base. This just, oh, another uniqueness in a bottle polish. KB Shimmer just does it right. They really do. And I love olive polishes on my nails. They complement my skin tone so well. This one I wore at the end of July last year because I just couldn't wait to get it on my nails. I wear this at least once a year for sure. I should wear it more though because it's so beautiful. But yeah, really love this one, and I do plan to wear it again because it is breathtaking. I don't believe you can get this anymore. Not on the website I shop on anyway, but maybe on the KB Shimmer one you can, because the KB Shimmer one doesn't ship to where I live, but Harlow & Co does. That one ships worldwide, but I don't believe I saw this one on there. But on the KB Shimmer website, this one could still be available. It's gorgeous, and I definitely do really want ILMPs fall collection this year. It is beautiful, and they do have another olive in there, which I do plan on getting because these will not be dupes. So yeah, that was KB Shimmer's Olive or Twist. The fifth one and the last one out of the specialty finishes that I picked is ILMPs Downpour. Now this is more of a transitional shade from fall to winter, as it is very dark and like night sky-y. But this one definitely does remind me of a sapphire, like indigo sky. It's gorgeous. And you know, when you go out to a part of the city that you live in and it doesn't have a lot of lights, and when the sky, when nighttime, it just looks like diamonds in the sky. This is definitely that vibe. I'll probably wear this maybe beginning of November, maybe end of November, just because that's just kind of that time of year when the sky is very like sapphire and like frigid and dark. Yes, this polish is very frigid. It reminds me of like a sapphire night sky. It's beautiful. I am saying that prematurely, of course, because this isn't untried, but I'm assuming it's going to look great because blues, especially blues like this, definitely look really pretty on my skin. And it's actually reminding me of the base color of a polish that Zero Lacquer came out with in PPU this year. It was called Stolen Flame, and this polish kind of reminds me of the base of that, but no flakies, just holographic sparkle. Very beautiful. So that's ILMPs Downpour. Moving on into the creams, the first one I'm going to show you is HMs Golden Turmeric. Very gorgeous. This looks like a mustard, but it's much darker than a mustard, so I don't consider it a mustard really, even though it is. But it's very pretty. This is an untried, and I'm really digging H&M polishes. The formulas are great, and yeah, this is definitely one that I need to get on my nails and try this season, because I basically bought it for the fall. I did, and yeah, I haven't tried it since. So yeah, that was H&M's Golden Turmeric. Next one, this one is the one that I have on my nails currently. This is OPI's classic It's a Piazza Cake. I'm not sure which collection this came out in, but I believe it was a fall one. It's beautiful, so beautiful. I love how much brown is in this. It's not so much on the gray side of burnt orange, it's more on the brown side, and it does not disappoint. It looks outstanding on the nails. It does dry like a pinch darker than it looks in the bottle, but it is gorgeous. I mean, this just gives me goosebumps. It really does. I was gonna include this in my 8 takes on burnt orange polishes, but I hadn't tried this one yet, and I figured I'd just put it on this rack. But it is a lovely take on a burnt orange polish. Definitely see me pulling for this next season as well. But yeah, it is one untried that is checked off my list. So that is OPI's It's a Piazza Cake. Next one, I think, is a pretty well-known Essie one. You guys tell me if not. But this is Essie's Merino Cool. Now, this came out in fall of 2010, and that whole color palette from Essie was gorgeous. So good. I might be a bit biased because 2010 was the year I started collecting polish, really getting into this hobby. So it could just be because I love that whole color palette. I might be just like, oh, it's my favorite collection of all time. But it was very gorgeous. And this one is a beautiful, like, it's hard to explain. It's like a bit of a mauvey, like dusty grayed out purple. Has a lot of undertones in it, which makes it incredibly unique on the nails. I believe this works for fall or winter, but I do definitely like darker tones in winter, so I figured this one would be a really nice one for the fall. It is gorgeous, and just the amount of gray they're mixing it with that paper and the purple and the mauviness, it's just takes my breath away. I get tons of compliments when I wear this because it goes really well with my skin tone. I think this is kind of like one of those universal colors that will look good on everybody, because I have never seen it look bad on any skin tone. Not lying. So that was Essie's Merino Cool. Next one up is another classic from Essie. This shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. This is Angora Cardi. This is the best, and if not the best, it's one of the best selling Essie polishes of all time, with good reason. The bottle shot definitely doesn't do it justice. It's just so beautiful. I'm really looking for another lit within look to the nails this season, so I decided to pair this with China Glaze's Suns Out, Buns Out. I'm hoping that this will kind of give it from a lit within kind of look, because I really loved that look in the fall during when the sun's out with the leaves. It just looks so nice to me. So fall, so seasonal. One of the #1 reasons why I love this topper is because depending on what base color you put it on, it brings out what you can't see in the bottle here. And it's just so unique and such a treasure in my collection. I really love it for just to create different looks on the nails. So this is not a polish that I would use as you know, a full opaque polish, but definitely has a topper. But it's totally up to you, whatever fits your cup of tea, right? But yeah, I think this pairing is gonna look really good. I'm hoping anyway. And kind of a transitional look as well. No, I think it's a dead on fall look, because this is more of a fall polish to me than a transitional look. But that's my tidbit. Anyway, that was Essie's Angora Cardi with China Glaze's Suns Out, Buns Out. Now, the last one on this rack is another untried. This is China Glaze's Exotic Encounters. This did come out in a, like it was like a safari collection or something like that. Way back when. This collection was pretty old, but the hues in there were so gorgeous. And this one I did try on my swatch wheel, but it does have a bit of a crelly formula, so I do think that'll kind of dry. Maybe I'll need 3 or 4 coats. I'm hoping not, because I really love this color. And I was hoping it would be more of a cream, but it's definitely more of a crelly formula, which is fine. Maybe it'll make, no, I think it might be too opaque for like jelly sandwiches, but who knows, I could experiment. But yeah, the formula is pretty thin on this one. It doesn't look so in the bottle, does it? It looks like it'd be a cream, but it's not. Yeah, so I'm hoping this one will look won't be too finicky with the application or looking streaky, because it looks great on my swatch wheel. So I'm hoping it'll be the same for my nails. So that was China Glaze's Exotic Encounters. Alright guys, that was it for this video and my seasonal picks for fall 2022. Let me know what you'll be pulling out this season if you have any of my picks, or if you're looking for any of my picks, I'll make sure to link what I can find in the description box below. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.